Presidential Human Rights Commission at the Ombudsman, where she provided technical assistance in project design and development. At the Presidential Human Rights Commission, she helps produce knowledge products on the application of human rights-based approach. Our speaker capped her academic journey by joining the prestigious University of the East Graduate School, where she shares her expertise in public administration. Ladies and gentlemen, here to discuss the topic, right-based development and governance, let's welcome Dr. Rosette Hilda Librea.
Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, President Esther Garcia. This afternoon, of course, we will take up three big words, no? Human rights, development, and governance, which should not take us a week or so to finish, no? But I guess we'll try to cover everything in maybe 30 minutes so that we can have 30 minutes for the open forum. Actually, I was ready for this, I was ready for this occurrence that I prepared for a more shortened presentation just last night because I was really anticipating already. So I shortened the talk. But just to start off with my lecture, I just want to ask you a few questions. As we cannot cover everything, I just want to capsulize everything in 5 questions, which I expect each and every one of you to answer. Just simply answer with a yes or no, and you can answer in chorus. Okay? Okay, the first question. Is human rights for all?
Yes.
Yeah, you're really very definite about it, huh? Okay, we will find out if human rights is indeed for all. The second question. Do you know that guy?
Yes.
Who is he? Yes, Efren Peña Florida, our hero, the hero of all, maybe the studentry of UE. Okay, so the second question says, do people know how to balance human rights with responsibilities? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, next question. Does government have the primary responsibility over human rights?
No.
No? Okay, reserve your answer. Okay, fourth question. Does business have any responsibility over human rights? Yes. There is a man looking through a transparent globe. So, does business have any responsibility over human rights? That's the question. Yes. Okay. And the last, is human rights the purpose of development? Yes. Why are you sad? Huh? So, okay. We will see if all your answers are correct at the end of the talk. Okay, at the end of the lecture. Because as we go through the lecture, we will be able to validate our answers through our discussions and my inputs as well. Okay. As I said, human rights may be an ordinary word for all of us, but it has beginnings. No? By the way, before I go to that, this is my outline, which I shortened. So, we'll go to the beginnings of human rights, the global situation despite the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the Human Rights Treaties, the rights-based approach to development and governance, and human rights as criteria and guide to development and governance. Okay. Let's start with the beginnings of human rights. When we talk of human rights today, it was as old as history. It started maybe in ancient Greece, where human rights was referred to as the rights of man. And when people revolted against the divine rights of king, there came about the so-called the rights of man. It's supposed to be a revolt against despotic leaders, tyrannical leaders, and for all we know, it's part already of corruption. Because when you have tyrannical government and despotic leaders, corruption breeds. Then came the French Revolution, where we had the rights of man and the rights of citizens. We had also the British Magna Carta of Rights, and we have also the U.S. Bill of Rights. But the most important development in human rights happened during the aftermath of World War II. When the United Nations in 1945 was organized, 3 years after, the Universal Declaration on Human Rights was passed upon by 58 countries. Fresh from the ruins of World War II, where there was massive exploitation against masses of people around the world. The UN passed upon the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Declaration of Human Rights is an